Pro-Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Sanaa Alsarghali for the award of Outstanding Alumna of the Year. Sanaa is a distinguished member of an alumni community that numbers over 140,000 members across the globe. As we recognise her achievements through this award, we also acknowledge and celebrate the wider successes of all Lancaster graduates and the important part they continue to play in the life of our university. Sanaa Alsarghali is the first Palestinian woman to receive a PhD in constitutional law from a UK university. She also holds a Master's in Law from Durham University and a BA in Law from An-Najah University in the West Bank. Sanaa was awarded a full scholarship from An-Najah to study constitutional law in order to participate in the development of a constitution for the Palestinian people. Currently, she is the only female assistant professor at An-Najah University, a post she has held since February 2016. In November this year, she became director of the Constitutional Centre that she helped to create within the university. In her time at An-Najah, she has introduced new teaching modules, including one in constitutional law and gender, and another on implementing a constitutional court. She's also organised and led several international law conferences, the first of their kind to be held in the Palestinian territories. At the age of 16, Sanaa trained as a TV presenter, becoming an active member of Women Media and Development, TAM, at the age of 20. TAM is an NGO that aims to change the stereotypical image of Palestinian women in the media. Since 2016, Sanaa has been chair of TAM Women and is the youngest person to hold this role in the organisation's history. Beside her work with TAM, she's been deeply involved with a number of other Palestinian NGOs, all working to ensure that women's rights remain in focus as key institutions develop. Together with TAM and An-Najah, Sanaa has been working on changing the understanding of constitutional law in the state of Palestine via educational movies that she creates and directs. Ordinary Palestinians who wish to learn about their constitutional rights have free access to these movies. Sanaa has also contributed to the production of several documentaries that focus on the protection of social rights. In 2018, alongside TAM, Mufta and the Constitutional Court, she initiated a constitutional education campaign that will start making an impact in 2019. Parallel to this education drive, Sanaa continues to play an important role incorporating women's rights into the provisional Palestinian constitution. She's encouraging adaptations to reflect these rights with more clarity while increasing awareness of related issues affecting women in Palestine across wider society, as well as among her students. The range of Sanaa Alsarghali's achievements should act as a reminder to each of you graduating today that you too can be successful with commitment and dedication. In reaching for success, we hope that you will make the most of your Lancaster qualifications, not only to better yourselves, but also to benefit your families, your university, and the wider communities in which you live and work. Pro-Chancellor, it is my honour to present Sanaa Alsarghali for the award of Outstanding Alumna of the Year.
Pro-Chancellor, fellow members of the university, honored guests, family, and dear friends. It gives me a great honor to be here today receiving this award. I'm aware that I am still young and early in my career, but to know that my work has been appreciated makes me realize that I am on the right track. Also, this gesture shows that Lancaster is the true pioneer by encouraging young females to shine and set a good examples to all the graduates sitting in this room that age, gender, and ethnicity does not matter, as long as you can make a difference, even if this impact is on a small scale. So thank you, Lancaster, for having us chasing something that is possible. My journey that led me to be here with you today is based on 4 factors: determination, kindness, good people, and family. I will start with the last, because everything starts and ends with family. I still remember the first book my late dad, gave me when I started reading books in English. It was Out of Place by Edward Said. He wanted me to understand the meaning of being a Palestinian in this world. I have read all of Said's work, but I was always stopped by this line. Our rule is to widen the field of discussion, not to set limits in accord with the prevailing authority. Growing up in a family that encourages this free thinking, encourages creativity and individuality, made me realize the importance of having my own voice and being able to speak my mind. In this life, you will find thousands of people that will try to put you down. But you only need one person. That person is yourself. We should always believe in ourselves and what we can do. This leads me to another factor, determination. We always hear people talking about their goals, how it was based on analytical work and study. Well, my journey to the UK was based on fairy tales, Jane Austen's novels, and Harry Potter's books. I wanted to enter this charming world that was described in my readings. My friends used to laugh at me, thinking that I'm a dreamer and I should be more realistic. When An-Najah University wanted to give for the first time a full scholarship to the top students at their faculties to study in the UK, I felt that dreams can be true and I should still be a dreamer. My scholarship was only to do a master's degree, but after I did so well, I had the courage to write an email to the president of An-Najah University at the time, who is now the current Palestinian Prime Minister. I wrote him an email saying that I think I deserve to get a PhD, and I think that An-Najah Law School deserves to have a female doctor in it. I received an email a few days later that it changed my life. His Excellency supported my request under one condition, that I should apply to his old school, to Lancaster University, because they just had an agreement between An-Najah and Lancaster. And he said, well, if you can get into Lancaster, we will support your application. And I think Lancaster will be a great choice for you. It will change your life. Well, here I am today. Also, choosing constitutional law was a request. It was a request from my previous dean, Dr. Dawood. He told me, Sanaa, you should study a topic that is dominated by men in Palestine. It is constitutional law. I was terrified. It was the only topic that I hated the most during my undergrad studies, and I never understood it. But I thought, if I can give my student something that I didn't have, well, my future student at the time, if I can make a difference, if I can work on a topic, on a law that is so useful for a constitutional building and for a place like Palestine, well, it might be worth it. Every time I go to the law school at An-Najah and see my students discussing and being able to talk about constitutional topics, I feel that all the hard work was worth it. It was not easy to go back to Palestine and be the only female sitting in a college dominated by men, sitting in college meetings and talk about a topic that is also dominated by men. But I think it is our choice to make ourselves heard by others. And this is why I feel so proud whenever I see all my female students wanting to continue their higher studies. Determination also underlines my journey with TAM, a Palestinian NGO and one of the most influential Palestinian NGOs that are working on changing the stereotypical image of Palestinian women in the media. Its key message that Palestinian women have always been strong, independent, and equal players in the political struggle. Unfortunately, they don't have the right platform. They have their own voice, but they need somebody to shed light on what they are doing. Through working with them and through empowering those amazing women, we empower ourselves at them. And this is why we have been working on changing laws that have been unfair towards women in Palestine. And I think we are succeeding, and we are continuing this journey. None of this work or this journey could have been shared with you today if Lancaster did not give me the right platform, which leads me to another factor: good people. Strong women should always support other strong women. They should not feel intimidated or terrified. Maybe the story of Lancaster's new cafe can give an example. When Miss Claire Pova, the principal of Grad College, saw my creativity and watered it during my time as an assistant dean of the college. The idea of the new cafe came to me when my friend Sophia came to my room and presented her work, a clip of a beautiful mind that she wanted to show in her first seminar. I used to hang out every day with Sophia in a grad bar, but we never talked about our work because we thought we were from different disciplines. What could be in common? But when she presented her work, I realized that I can use it. Then the idea came to me. Why cannot we create a platform for PhD students where they can practice their representations and they can share their ideas? And maybe this place will help future projects and will have future leaders in it. Today, I'm extremely proud to say that the new cafe is one of the most popular places for PhD students at Lancaster. And it gives me a great honor to see all my friends that are graduating today that helped me in this project. I can see my dear friend Naji, Kate, Fiona, and Kimsey, Lee, Ezra, all of them that they helped made this project possible. Thank you. A wise woman told me once to be kind and not to expect anything in return, and good things will happen. It turned out that my mother was right. Coming to the UK with a complicated combination, an Arab, Palestinian, Muslim female, I wouldn't be talking to myself in the street with everything that is happening in this world. But once we break the stereotypes and we start embracing our humanity, we are all indeed the same, humans. Strong people support each other. They try to learn from the differences and make this world better. We should all aim to be strong. It is a choice to be strong, and it is a choice that can easily be learned in a place like Lancaster with its diversity. I had an amazing time here. I shaped my personality at Lancaster, also at Lancaster Law School, where today I had an amazing reception by my colleagues and friends. Thanks again, Lancaster, for being such a warm home, and I wish you all the best. Congratulations.